Hey, what's up? It's Young Roman, and I'm bringing you this video to tell you about 6 things that I think they need to bring back to Madden, or bring into Madden if they don't already have it. Alright, the first on my list, alright, to just get this out of the way, I'm going to tell you something. I don't ever want to play a game on All Pro. Ever. I want to play on All Madden every single time. Everybody I play. Because it just makes it so too fair on All Pro. Like, I feel like my little cousin could get on and play me on All Pro and score a touchdown or two. I'm just kidding. But, I want to play on All Madden every time. I wish they made, to be serious though, I wish they made All Madden every time. I mean, you had that option, Guys who want to play all Pro ranked match, put them in their own category. But make an All Madden ranked matches league. So that all of them are listed up here, because I just don't want to play. Alright, now on to my second thing, alright, is jerseys. I think that they should have jerseys. The home team should be able to pick their jersey that they want. And if they pick away, then the away team has an option to customize their home jersey or nothing. Because, home team always gets to pick what they want in real life. That's just the way it works, They get to pick their jersey if they want to pick, like the Cowboys play with the away jerseys at home and things like that. And then another thing too, okay, to be able to set up a ranked match. You can, on this last Madden, you are not able to set a ranked match up. Like if I'm like, I know you, you know me, we want to get a ranked match going, it was not possible. It had to be an unranked match to do something like that. I know a lot of guys, we want to test each other, but we want something to show for it. Unless you're a YouTube fan, a YouTube video maker, the only thing you have is your list of the people that you've beaten. You'd be like, oh, I beat this guy, but it's unranked, it doesn't show any of that. They think I want to be able to play a ranked match and be like, the guy beat me or I beat him, and he's like, hey, play me again. Another ranked match. Alright, let's go. Let's play each other again. Instead of having to randomly get set up with a game against it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and join a search at the same time. Nobody wants to do that. Alright, and then the biggest thing that I've wanted them to add on Madden so much. I remember when 2K came out with a football game. They had this, and I really like that ability. Okay? And they still have it. Alright, but I wish Madden could have it. I don't know why Madden doesn't do it. I don't know if it's patented the way that 2K does it, but okay, Madden, what I wish that they would add into it is the ability to go pause the menu, go to your depth chart, pick a player, not pick a player, but have its own little section where it's depth chart related, so something to do with, you're going into where your players are, and assign a player an opponent. Okay, they got Des Bryant. I want to assign Des Bryant to I want Josh Norman to guard him every time, because players in Madden are smart, and we all know we're going to come out in man coverage to stop certain plays. If your number one player's on the outside, like Antonio Brown or Des Bryant, but then when you bring Antonio Brown or Des Bryant into the middle as a slot receiver, now what do we do? Because you can move your best player from the inside to the outside. From the inside to outside if you want, but you could bring him to the left side or to the right side. But it's easy to do left to right, but then to bring him to the middle, it's a little bit harder. And then when you're bringing your player into the Antonio Brown into the middle, or Des Bryant, or it's just it's like, but you wanted to go man coverage. You were going man coverage. Now you have to go, it's a lot harder. You got to press the button twice, click your guy, and then click who you want him to guard. Then he still has to switch. So if your cornerback's on this side of the field and you're trying to get him to guard Des Bryant, who's on this side of the field, and you finally get them to switch, then they're going to switch, and now they're going to, bam, just press hike. And Des Bryant doing an out route, he's wide open. Okay, so that was one thing I wanted to put. And one thing I wish they would have is kind of like a tournament rules setting, if you want to add that on, maybe to a type of ranked match. They probably wouldn't do that because that's too much. But the ability to go into a tournament rule so that like punting on fourth downs and stuff like that to make the game more realistic. Because I've played people that this is gonna sound weird. Short yards, run game, they suck. Middle yardage, a medium yard pass, they're not that good. But for some reason, on deep passes, they were really good. I just don't know why some players are like that. There is, and everybody knows that one player when it's 4th and 19 or 4th and 17, that's when they bring their A game, and they're getting that first down. There is people who are just good at that, and everybody's always played one person who's that good. I know sometimes I'm that guy on 4th and 19. I got some plays. I'm going to get a first down and people get pissed, but sometimes they need to make it fair for other people. That's something I would not benefit from. But, like a 4th and 15, no team's going to go for it on 4th and 15. But, that's making it realistic. It's a game. People want the ability to do whatever they want. But I'm just saying, like, an option to add that in, to have that. And then another thing I thought they should add is to be able to use their linemen on the game, because they've made it to where it's so hard to use their lineman, and actually make a big play with him. Before, on the old Maddens on PS3 and PS2, you used to be able to run with your lineman and use your lineman to block really good and stuff like that. And another thing I think they need to work on is the DB control. Like DBs, I don't know, like it's just something about when you use her with the wide receiver, it's so much easier than using with the cornerback. They're both two players. There's only so many mechanics. The player has to move in the same way too, but it's just not the same. I wish they'd make that a little bit more fair, to where the DB is more like when you use him, he's more like a wide receiver. Because if I'm not using auto strife or whatever, I should be able to move just the same way as the receiver's moving, but sometimes they don't. That's pretty much it. So I just want to thank everybody for watching this video.